Meet Angel. She was a beautiful young woman who had just graduated from university. With no job opportunities, she decided to build something of her own. She opened a small bar where she sold drinks and grilled meats. It wasn't glamorous, but it was honest work. And slowly, it became her pride. One day, while a construction project was happening nearby, she met David, a young engineer. He was charming, respectful, and seemed to admire her drive. They started dating, and a few months later, he proposed. At first, Angel was overjoyed, but soon things began to change. One evening, David looked at her with a serious face. "Angel," he said, "I want you to hand over your business to me. When you become my wife, you won't need to run this kind of place. People will talk. Women who run bars are often associated with prostitution." Angel froze. She stared at him, hurt and confused. "But David, you met me here. You loved me because of who I am, not despite it. Why would you want me to give it all up now?" David's tone hardened. "I will not marry a woman who owns a bar, and I will not marry a woman who earns more than me." The truth stung. His proposal was never about love. It was about control. Angel stood her ground. "David, if you cannot accept me as I am, then you are not ready for marriage. You are only ready for power." With that, she walked away. But David wasn't done. His pride was shattered, and in anger, he whispered, "You'll regret this, Angel. Watch your back." At first, she dismissed it, but weeks later, her bar caught fire. Everything she had built burned to the ground. Then her car mysteriously went up in flames. And soon after, an electrician discovered her house had been rewired to explode. It was only by chance that her life was spared. Her heart pounded with fear. She remembered his words, and she knew this was no accident. But there was no evidence. The authorities could not touch him. Broken, but not defeated, Angel made a choice. She left the city, rebuilt her business in a new place, and there she met a kind man who truly loved her. Together, they built a family and a future. As for David, she never heard from him again. Moral lesson: true love never seeks to control. It does not demand that you shrink so someone else can feel bigger. The right partner will grow with you, not against you. And sometimes losing the wrong person is the greatest blessing of all.